So a while back, right, I purchased this. I got it in one of those cheap little stands that sell a lot of cheap electronics in New York City. It was on Broadway in like 20, maybe like 30, whatever, right above the train station, Penn Station, that is. And so that'd be like 44th, I think. Yeah, not even 44th, like 40th. No, I know exactly what it was. It was 38th, somewhere around there, right? And I was like younger, definitely like hated facial hair, and I'm not a big fan right now, but I will wear it depending on who likes it, if you get the drift. And it's a Remington model. I can see through all the glare. It's a Remington model PG-250. So it's PG-520. And how nice of them, they have recycle. Now here's the thing, right? It just kind of stopped working. Why did it stop working? Well, there's a battery inside of here, right? And I want to see if we can open this up, find the battery type, and actually replace it, so we can get it to work again, right? So it got so bad that I would have to plug it in directly to see if it would actually to continue to cut my facial hair. And I'll show you what I mean. The battery acts like a little bit of a buffer, so the microprocessor inside of here uses the battery as its main source. So this can charge it as you use it, but the battery has to have some power in it for it to work, So I'll show you what I mean. Let me just unravel this. Alright, so it's on totally like wound up. Alright, so I got that plugged in. You see the light came on. See? So that's what happens. Nothing. Just goes right off. So it's kind of like trying to use the battery that's inside of here. Not kinda, it is. And there's no ability for it to run the motor without this battery being charged just a little bit. So in other words, that's like a problem where you can have a low battery, right? But if this can charge it at a rate fast enough to match the usage of that, then you're good to go. So I think we can open this up and try to figure out what's inside of here, and I think that might solve the problem. So just kind of want to isolate this. It says here lock, unlock, so I'm going to go like that. Okay, so that's the top. Right. And everything we want is going to be in here. So that's a typical like clam construction. So I'm thinking we can crack this clam open. I want to do it in a way that we can put it back together and not have to tape it together, you know what I mean? Come on. Some tabs right there that I kind of overcame with the screw here. Oh, that's good. Oh, we're almost there, we're almost there. Almost. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, this is too easy. Okay, well there you go. Perfect. Alright, so let's talk about it. Right here is going to be your microcontroller. And this has all the logic with how it behaves in regards to power coming in, charging the battery, checking the voltage of the battery. On these older pieces of hardware, they tend to be less concerned about battery maintenance, so this thing will just constantly probably push power to the battery, and since it's, you know, it has to do some conversion from AC to DC, so it's going to do that in here. You can't just do AC directly to DC. All batteries are DC, to my knowledge at this moment. So direct current, that is. And I broke some tabs here. I broke this tab and I broke that tab. These were able to be removed without any issues. Now that one broke also. Okay, so I might not stay together too well, but good enough. So let's see, what kind of batteries do you think these are? Well, they're nickel cadmium. See that? And they are in what? We have positive, negative, and they're together on the opposite side. So they are in parallel, right? Yeah. So we're going to do parallel for amps. So that's what they're aiming for with these batteries. They want more amps out of this. So we need to figure out, I don't even know, I don't know what the form factor is. It does look like a regular AA battery, doesn't it? AAA? No. Okay. So it looks like a AA battery. A rechargeable nickel cadmium AA battery. So I want to correct myself. When you connect batteries positive to negative like this, that's in series, not parallel. And when you go for series, you're going to try to increase the voltage, so the amps will stay the same. Here's the thing: to properly connect this aluminum strip to the battery, you should probably get a tack welder. I don't know if you can see it real. It's a little hard to see. Let's get the glare out of the way. There are some tacks right there at the end of the. Yeah, there's some tacks right here. It's like two they do to connect the battery. So I don't have a tack welder, so we're just going to try to solder this off and on. One of the problems with soldering is that it's hard to control the temperature, so to make it safe, so you can catch the battery on fire. You know, you don't want that. Alright, so we are going to just kind of use tape. Did anybody see Nortzman? Saw it. It's kind of a weird movie to me. It's pretty cheap. The CGI was cheap. The story was great because it was very much not your typical everything ends well kind of story. I thought it had a really nice turn of events, you know, that was just beautiful. It was poetic. I was just so like happy to see a movie that took a risk to just tell a story that was more reflective of just humans and betrayal, you know. Often, as we dive into escapism, what happens is there's a lack of honesty with like how people really are. I guess that's why people want escapism, because they want to avoid the truth behind how humans really are. But for me, I really like the I really enjoy how miserable and terrible human nature is. You know, I appreciate the good and the bad. So if I'm going to do escapism, I like when my escapism is pretty grounded. Yeah. So anyway, I thought Northman was grounded. I recommend it for that. CGI is a little cheap. I remember the first, I didn't really watch a lot of television, or I take breaks, very lengthy breaks, and then what happens, technology occurs. Technology changes things. The next thing you know, I'm kind of like, wow, TV looks weird, you know? And I had a significant other that liked to watch television. I'd go over her home and I'm watching television, but I'm experiencing something totally different. I'm kind of just blown away, like, wow, why does things look so different? Yeah. Alright, so we gotta try to do this in a way that doesn't really, what do you call it, yeah, we gotta do this in a way that doesn't, affect the, don't breathe that stuff in, by the way. Try to avoid it if it can. We don't want to put too much heat on the battery for too long. So we don't want to cause a fire. Remember, don't forget to put your glasses on. You don't want any solder to go flying off and taking you out. Okay, I think that should be enough. Okay. I have an idea. I'm just going to use this, the soldering wheel, and just, yeah, I don't see why I can't just, you know, make a bridge between the two, so. Like that, right? Okay. And then take like that much. Yeah. Just heat this up. Stick it in there, right? I think that, let's try that again. Heat that up, stick that in there. Okay, then go over here, right? Heat this up. Go away, come on. Here you go. You get the idea, right? I almost had it there for a hot second. Yeah, that's gonna give me a good bond. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, that should work. Let me go to the other side first. Let's try that. Okay, and then just gonna heat this up real quick. Nice and hot. Oh, that's tricky. Alright, I think I'm going to change my angle here. I think I need to kind of come in like that. Nice and hot. I mean, yeah, that's it. Wow. 5 plans later. I think that should work. What do you think? Let's see. Might be too long. Can this fit in there? Yeah, it should fit. Oh, you can't see anything. Sorry about that. Yeah, so what's happening is, remember how flat the battery is? Yeah. Having a little bit of a hard time sitting it into here. I may kind of fiddle around with this for a bit and see the problem is that right there. See if we can get that in. Okay, so here's the good news and the bad news. Okay? What do you want? Okay, the bad news is we got good news. Or the good news is there's bad news. So good news is we have good news and we have bad news. So when I put this together like that, that works. It's exactly what we wanted. Right? The bad news is this doesn't fit really easily. So my plan is to take, let's see if I kind of slide this in. I'm bumping up against the lip of that, you know. So I think I probably need to I'm definitely gonna need to cut. I think I need to cut this side of that out just to see. Because so like this is what was happening here. This just kind of slides right in. See right there. It fits like a glove. So I need to, there's a lot going on here. I need to get rid of the sides on that. Just help that get down so it can fit like this. Yeah. So I think we can do this. Just to help this fit, maybe just kind of melt this. You know, like right here. Just melt that lip. Just kind of melt it away like that. Trying to take out that wire below. Yeah, there's that red wire. I'm trying to avoid it as much as possible. Almost there. Oh, that's perfect, man. Alright, here we go. Let's try this now. Think it'll work? Come on. So close. Oh, yep. There it is. That fits like O.J. Simpson's glove. Wow, that is good stuff. Okay. Alright, we're good. This should be it. I want to check and see, check the logic of this, see if it actually will charge. Yeah, let's see if this will charge. Back you off a little bit. See what's going on. So we're gonna plug this in. That's a good sign. Okay, I think we did it. Right? That was a bit of a fight. Oh man. Let's see. That still looks good. It's hard for you to see, but oops. So let's double check that again. Okay. Let's go on first, do you remember? Yeah, this should go on first. Just don't want to have to take it back off because, it's pretty much a one and done kind of pull apart deal. Yeah. See, but the tabs are shot on this side. And why does that do that? Alright, think about it for a second. Just kind of messing around a little bit with this. Like this works. Alright, but as soon as I put this on, nothing really happens, right? So I can't move it. So I kind of looked inside of here. This is a little sticky. It just kind of goes back and forth like that. So this needs a good proper cleaning. Kind of scared to separate it because, well, you know how that goes. It's like a one-shot kind of deal here. I don't know, think about it for a sec. So a lot of chemicals we're going to try to clean this out with. So the one that I think is cheapest first. Use a little mineral spirits. So we can kind of like trying to just get some in there, move it around, clean it out. Just trying to dissolve whatever's in there. That's kind of keeping it from flowing easily. Yeah, it's so much better already. Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's so much better. Think it'll work? Like a boss. Alright. Wow, that was amazing. Alright, I'm gonna take some time cleaning this stuff up, and yeah, I'll probably do it right now. Alright, stay tuned. I'm just going to clean this for a while. Alright, so we need to get that to stay a little bit better. Oh, I got the old tape. The old tape. Don't have a lot of choices here. I cleaned this off already with a little bit of isopropyl, 99%. Just to get the surface pretty much free of any kind of like contamination. Okay, so that's pretty good. I'll throw a little bit on the other side. We don't really need to, but since I'm here, might as well. Okay. Okay, we're good. I wonder if we should blow it out with some compressed air. Yeah, maybe. if you like this video, why don't you go ahead and help me shave the cost of operating such a beautiful channel on how to repair things by, offering me a little bling. You know what to do. Go ahead and donate if you can. Make a beautiful choice to save the planet by saving stuff. Great. Other than that, I hope to see you next video. And thanks again for hanging out. I hope to see you again soon. Give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. Go ahead and like it, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you can do me a favor, share it with your friends. Let them know all the good stuff that's happening on this channel. Alright, thanks again, and I'll see you later. And until next video. Bye.